Hi Wabasha Kellogg students and families. Welcome back to this brand new and different year at WK. I'm Christy Kropp, Food Service Director, and I want to tell you a little bit about some of the changes in food service this year. We've been busy making plans for how to serve your children safely and efficiently with lots of new procedures. Some students will be eating in the cafeteria, some will be in their classrooms, some will be in alternative spaces, and some will be eating at home. So today I'd like to have you step inside the building with me and we'll look at what breakfast and lunch is going to look like for our different ages of kids. Here we are in the elementary commons. This is where we'll be serving breakfast for grades 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the same place you ate breakfast last year. We just might be set up on a different wall. This year, you will need to pick up a barcode ticket from your teacher before you come to get your breakfast. We are using barcode tickets and scanners rather than punching the keypad this year. So stop and get your ticket, come up to the cart, and you'll be standing in line 6 feet apart. Today Rachel is going to be walking through the line for us. Thanks for helping out, Rachel.
No problem.
And you'll let us know what your choice is. We might have a hard time hearing you through your mask, so try to use your big voice, and you can also point, that's fine. The cart is all set up for the first day of school with cereal and Pop-Tarts. Rachel?
I'll have a Pop-Tart, please.
We'll make sure everything's in your boat, the Pop-Tart, the milk, juice, fruit, string cheese, whatever we're having that day. We'll give you your boat, and back to your classroom you go. Here we are, still in the elementary commons, and we're going to be talking about lunch for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. 6th graders, you're going to need to listen to the lunch video for high school because your lunch looks a little more like the high school lunch. So you will be dismissed by class. Make sure you grab your ticket again from your teacher for lunch. Come and stand in line 6 feet apart with your class and give your ticket to the lunch lady. Your teacher will have taken your order in the morning if you wanted a cold lunch or a hot lunch. Rachel, what did you pick?
I ordered a hot lunch.
Be sure to pick up the same lunch you ordered in the morning. We don't want to run out by the end of the line. Rachel will get her hot lunch. Her milk and her fruit or other cold item will go in this basket. There will be one basket for each class. Rachel happens to be the last person in line for her class, so she will add her lunch to that basket and carry it back to the classroom. This is the basket that Rachel would have taken back to her class for the teacher to hand out the milk and the fruit. When the basket is empty, it will sit in the hallway next to a large garbage can. When you're done with your meals in your classroom, you will dump any garbage in the garbage can. But this is not garbage. We're saving these and we can wash and reuse them. So they will go back into this container and we will pick them up and take them back to the kitchen for washing. Fifth graders, one other thing I wanted to tell you about the hot meals and the cold meals. On the first week of school, we're going to be busy trying to get used to where you go and what you do, and where we go and what we do, and getting the food delivered downstairs. So the first week of school, we're only going to give cold lunches to 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Thanks for being patient with that. To show you how much we appreciate that, we're going to put an extra treat in your lunch those 4 days. Let's just say maybe we've been baking some cookies and maybe there's something cold and slushy in our freezer waiting for you. So watch for that. The other exception to hot and cold every day is that on Fridays there will only be cold lunch. That's because the high school schedule is different on Friday and there isn't time in the schedule to dish up all the hot containers. But we'll have these ready for everyone in the elementary on Fridays. Thanks. Now I'm outside and the mask break feels really good. You'll be able to take your masks off when you sit down to eat as well, and so I hope that that'll be a good part of your breakfast and lunchtime for you. But when you're coming through the lunch lines with your masks on, we will appreciate waves and thumbs up, and we'll know that you are smiling at us behind your masks. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's a lot of information, And although my daughter was great help, I just don't think we're quite ready for Hollywood acting and filming just yet. I know it's all new and confusing, but I hope that it was also helpful and answered some of your questions. There are a lot of things that are not included in this video, but there is one that I just want to mention quickly, and it's about entering and leaving the cafeteria. A lot of attention has been given to the lunch schedule, but that schedule is so complicated. There may be some times when our high school students are entering at about the same time that our preschool through first graders are leaving. And so high schoolers, I just want you to please watch out for our littlest Falcons and give them the space they need. And I know they would appreciate your thumbs up and waves too. Our goals this year in food service are 1, safety and health of our staff and students, 2, nutritious food and hopefully food that the kids like, and 3, systems that are efficient and run smoothly to get food to the students quickly. You'll notice that our menus are simpler this year. Instead of 2 hot choices and 1 cold choice, we have 1 hot and 1 cold. But we did pick some of our student favorites for the hot choices and we'll keep repeating them over. We will not have self-service items this year, and we are not offering a la carte to start the year. We definitely want to bring that back when safety and schedules and space and staff allow for it. It'll probably look a little more like a concession stand. In September, the junior and senior high students will notice that they have the same cold sandwich option as the elementary students, but we will work to bring some more interesting options for cold choices to the secondary students in October. We know it's going to take a while for staff and students to get used to these new systems, and we'll be patient. It's also going to take us lunch ladies a while to get used to all these new systems, especially when some of them are going on at the same time in different parts of the building. So hopefully you can be patient with us as well. We are going to work hard to be consistent, but we're also going to work hard to be flexible and adjust as we find better ways to do our jobs. All summer, we've been reading and emailing, attending webinars and in-person meetings and brainstorming and creating the best food service plans that we can. These plans have come together with a lot of help from our food service staff, our teachers and paras, our custodians, and our administration. Now it's time for students and families to join the process. I'm so appreciative of everyone working together. We know that working together will be a valuable part of our upcoming school year. We're all in this together. Wishing everyone a great start to the 2020-2021 school year at Wabasha Kellogg.